You should join a SACCO because it will come in handy when you do need that line of credit. Most importantly, when you need this line of credit, you will have access to some of the lowest interest rate in the country. And my name is Jacinta, and today I'm going to talk about the secrets whereby you can be able to invest in SACCO. Saving while you're still energetic and productive is a smart financial move. If you are earning an income and are thinking about where you can best save your money, you need to consider a SACCO. What are SACCOs? SACCOs in Kenya are bodies created by people, and this SACCO, we normally call them Saving and Credit Cooperation Organization. They are formed under the umbrella of cooperative movement, and that is why it is normally called a SACCO, because you have to come together as a group, an interested group whereby you know each other. Maybe you are from an organization, you are from a same community. You come together and you form that group, and then when you register it as a SACCO, you are able to continue doing things like saving accounts and getting credit out of them. A SACCO in Kenya is regulated by a body called SACCO. And this SACCO are the one which oversees all the functions of a SACCO, and they are able to regulate them and through the government policies. So when you come to the SACCO, it will depend with how you would want to operate it. In most cases, SACCOs are operated by members. Members will select their delegate, will select the people who will read that SACCO, and they'll make sure each and every delegate comes from within that SACCO, and that's when they go and elect them. It will depend with the election, but in most cases, SACCOs delegates members are elected each and every after 3 or 4 years. So a SACCO is under cooperative movements, and they are created in order for people to be able to save and to get credit out of them, and whereby they are not charged so much interest out of it, because most of the SACCO, they'll charge between 12 and 12.5% per annum. That is like 1% on reducing balance of the loan, if you are to get a loan in a SACCO. If you are still here watching my video, I'm going to request you, please, can you subscribe, like, and don't forget to have a comment below. So when you get to join a SACCO, what is it that you want to know about it? One, what is it that the SACCO is offering? Because you'd want to know what are the interest rates. Are they giving the dividend at the end of the year, or are they going to give you returns for your savings? So when you come to the SACCO, it is very important to understand that SACCOs are only for saving. You will not be able to access savings in any given time as cash, because you have to go through. If you want to get out of the SACCO, that is the only time they can be able to give or refund you back your cash. And in most cases, it is not even possible. You have to sell your shares, or you have to give it to someone else, and then they will exchange in turn. But it will depend on why you want to get out of it. So the manner which SACCOs are run, then members cannot access that saving unless they terminate their membership or obtain credit, and then they pay interest on the accumulated savings. That is in dividend form. And in most cases, that is where now most of the people benefit with SACCOs, because if you have accumulated much money on SACCO, at the end of the year, you will get your dividend. And this dividend, in most cases, SACCOs pay with a good digit. In most cases, they go up to 10%. They go even to 15%. So it will depend on which SACCO you would want to join in. And those are the various reasons maybe you would look for when you are trying to join that SACCO. Because SACCOs normally give good returns for your savings. The next thing, the way they provide credit. In SACCOs, when you get to take credit out of it, it will give you maybe from 3 to 4 times of your saving. And in this case, it will depend with what type of a loan maybe you want. SACCO'S, they give, they are short terms and they are long term loans. It will depend on what is it that you want. Long term, you will get that you can be able to be given a loan even 4 times your savings. And that is a good loan if you got good saving out of it. And even when you are given loans, you'll be able even to be given your dividend. It's only that provided you'll be having that, how do you go to about repaying your loans. And also in SACCO'S, you get when you're repaying your loans, which are not highly charged, because most of the loans in SACCO are charged 12% per annum interest rate when returning the loan. So it is a fair deal. SACCO'S are not very expensive and they'll make you even be able to do most of the things. In SACCO, there are loans which you can be able to do for development, buying an asset, being able to fund your business, because in most cases entrepreneurs, they look for those loans, being able to take your children to school. Also, you can have an emergency. You can have something like maybe it's a medical issue, and then you can be able to get that loan. Then there are also issues whereby most of the SACCO'S, they have tailored so many products for their members. It will depend with now which one is it that you want to join in, because you get, when joining, there are those minimum capital share whereby you're told how much money you can join the SACCO with. In most cases, SACCO'S, if you are joining as a first person, the first time, you will get to see that they'll be able to tell you maybe if a minimum share that you can save each and every month is around 1,000 or 2,000. It will depend with how much money a SACCO is taking for uh, the monthly shares. And that is when now, if you get like 1,000, you go accumulating, it will depend now with the member. The investment projects they are involved in. It will also depend with the projects which they would want to be involved with for their members. They're investing their money for the members in the land. The others who are doing it in the house, in the real estate. The others who are doing it maybe in developmental of individual. It will depend where we would want to do, but most SACCO'S will tell you what is it that they offer. So when you are looking for a SACCO to join, there are things you're supposed to do. The due diligence about a SACCO lets you be able to know how those SACCO'S operate. Are they registered? Are they managed by the people who are managing them? Are they okay? So you have to check on those due diligence about a SACCO so that you can be able to know and be able to line with whatever you are looking for. Because most people look for to join in for a SACCO for various reasons. So you can be able to, maybe you'll be able to do that due diligence, be able to compare and be able to know which SACCO maybe suits you most. And also there is the issue of guarantors. That is very crucial, guys, for a SACCO, because in most cases, SACCO'S, if you are taking a credit, you have to provide a guarantor or two or three. It will depend with how much money you would want. And this one will depend also with your share capital, which is there in the SACCO. Because in most of cases, you get, if you need a big loan or that development loan, you have to have to secure that loan with guarantors who will equally have to accumulate that amount of money you would want as loan. So that in this case, if you are taking like maybe like 500,000 or 500K, you have to look maybe for like 4 individuals. If you got 100,000 a saving, and each one of them have to have like 100K in order for them to be able to guarantee for you. So when you're getting a SACCO, you should be able to know who are these people I'm going to join with. And in most cases, you should, if you're not a group which is related to maybe the SACCO you want to get, you have to convince. Like us women, we are normally able to get through SACCO. by our women group, whereby you get a few women, you are able to form a group, you are able to organize yourself, and then you set yourself to get into a circle, all of you, the way you are. Maybe, example, you are like 10 members. You will be able to convince like 8 of you, you get in a circle. And that one will give you an edge, because whenever you want to get alone, you'll get people to guarantee you. And this is very crucial, guys, because you might be going to a circle whereby nobody knows you, and you do not want to and you do not want to guarantee somebody you don't know. And also, maybe somebody who doesn't, you would not want to guarantee. So it becomes even harder. And that is the most main function of a SACCO, is to give you credit. If you're not going to access that credit because of guarantors, then it might not serve you the way you'd want. So guys, if you are looking for that SACCO, first of all, have to communicate and see and inquire maybe from friends, from members of your family, from people you know, how to go about a circle which is near you, and you know who is there. Talking about a circle, in most cases, circles are developmental. The importance of circles. Circles encourage members to save consistently, and in turn enables you to cultivate that culture and discipline of saving. And in most cases, saving is not that easy. So when it comes to a circle, it will motivate you, it will encourage you, and at the end of the day, you get yourself have saved so much, because each and every time you save, maybe you're able to get that credit and you're able to pay that credit back. So you become so motivated and encouraged. The other thing is they are a sure investment way of doing it, because in circle you are investing in your share, you are investing your cash. So at the end of the day, you won't say that you don't have an investment. So you'll continue investing. At the end of the day, you'll get yourself, you've got assured guaranteed returns. So circles, they are really helpful. The other thing is the circles have got a limited liability. In case of anything, like a circle maybe become a bankrupt or something, nothing which will be attached to your from your point of view, because you are free, there is nothing which is attached with you. So in case of that, you are not affected in any way. You should join in a circle, because it will come in handy when you need to get a line of credit. When you need that line of credit, you will have access to some of the lowest interest rate in the country. So please, people, join circles. Try to get one of the circles you can join, and you are good to go, because they will really help you when you need that cash, and when you need that school fees, when you need that car, when you need that house, when you need that developmental loan, when you need that emergency loans. Circles are really helpful, and you see the interest rate is about 12% per annum. So here are some of the circles maybe you would like to know, and uh, try to join one of them. And I'm thankful that you are still here with me. The next thing about circle, I'm going to give you a few circles whereby you can join. You can go to their websites, you can check on them and see what is it that they offer. Like in my case there, I've got a circle whereby I've been there, and it really served me so well. That circle is Teleposter Circle. There are various circles out there. You can do the due diligence. You can decide on which one maybe you can get people to guarantee you. There are also circles like the Hasina Circle, the Harambe Circle, the Mwalimu Circle. There are so many of them. It's only that you can just do your research and get in a circle, because they really help. These circles really help. For all the time you have got school kid going, you are able to get those school fees. You are able to get those emergency in a very easy way. Because in most cases, circles processes loan within a day if they are emergency. If they are those long-term loans, maybe they can take you like maybe 48 hours, 72 hours. So it will depend. It will depend with each and every circle. but it also depends with how much is it that you have in that SACCO. How much have you saved? So your savings are the one which will determine most of these things about a SACCO. Because there are people who offer, there are SACCOs who will offer even packages whereby you can be able to contribute for school fees, you contribute for development, you contribute for real estate, and then also they do whereby they do buy government securities. And you see, if the SACCO is able to buy those government security, it is going to get good return out of that. So giving loans to members is not an issue. So guys, it's only you to decide which SACCO you can join. And with that, I think I'm so grateful. Thank you for watching my video. And until next time, I say bye. And don't forget to comment below which SACCO would you want to join or which SACCO are you in.